it's Gregory Scott here. Thank you for joining me today. This is your astrology and tarot forecast for January 2015. Welcome to the new year. So this is really the beginning of 2015 and let's see what's coming up for you. The first thing that's really significant in January is on the 4th, Venus goes into Aquarius. And that happens in your 11th house of hopes and dreams, and it goes into an air sign. So really, you're going to start thinking about what you're inspired by, what you care about, and what you want to achieve in your life. And the main thing at the beginning of January for you, Aries, is a real focus on work and relationships. You've got a lot of activity in your 10th house of career, and then you've got these kind of personal planets in the 11th. So relationships and work are really your focus at the beginning of the month. On the 2nd, Mercury goes into Aquarius as well. So you start to communicate your hopes and dreams and what it is you love and what it is you care about. And also on the 2nd is the full moon. And both of these things are happening on the same day. You become more communicative, and your moon is full in the sign of Cancer in your 4th house. So again, it's that push and pull between what it is you care about, how those ideas about relationships and how you can create them and make them even better in future, that comes in, and then it blossoms in your 4th house of family. So how can you improve your family relationships? How can you make that aspect of your life better? You're going to be really focused on that at the beginning of January. So spend some time thinking, what is it that I want to achieve in these areas? Mars goes into Pisces on the 12th of January, and that occurs in your 12th house, which is traditionally ruled by Pisces. Okay, so what that means is you're going to be much more driven towards realizing your own dreams and your own relationship goals in conjunction with other people. You're not going to be completely self-centered. You're going to want to help other people. And Aries, for you, this is really interesting because you're very pioneering. You have that pioneering spirit, and you really want to achieve something in your personal life and in your working life, and you don't just want to do that for you, you want to do that for the greater good. So January is a really nice month for you of spirituality and seeing the bigger picture. Your head is in the right place, and I'm really encouraged to see that. On the 20th of the month, the new moon occurs, and that, interestingly, is on the cusp between your 10th house and your 11th house. So it's career and relationships and hopes and dreams in those relationships. And the new moon is a wonderful time of planting new seeds and focusing on what you want to achieve in future. But on the same day when this new moon occurs, the sun actually goes into the sign of Aquarius, which is again the sign of the intellect, the sign of inspiration, the sign of teaching, the sign of thinking. And you really think about what you want to achieve in your personal life and in your career. So this is kind of a contemplative, reflective month for you, in which you really outline the rest of 2005, and you really set the scene and you really lay the foundations here in January, which is great because you'll know what you're doing and you'll know what you're going into as the year progresses. Mercury unfortunately goes retrograde on the 21st of January, and it stays in retrograde until the 11th of February. And Mercury is in retrograde in Aquarius. So that kind of inspirational thinking, that kind of teaching, that thinking of new kind of ways of doing things, that really starts to slow down on the 21st, and you become much more oriented at practical actions rather than thinking and getting your ideas together. So really spend some time until the 21st of January planning the rest of 2015 and seeing what you want to achieve, because your focus will be on more practical considerations after that. Okay, and then finally Venus goes into Pisces as well on the 28th of January 2015, and it joins your Neptune, your Mars and your Chiron in your 12th house. So really you are going to be of service to others. There's going to be a real dream of how can I apply myself to help other people. Can I volunteer? Can I help someone manage their emotions? Can I teach someone to meditate? Can I mentor someone at work so they can set up their own business? It's those kinds of considerations. Now, Pluto is in Capricorn in your 10th house, and Pluto is an interesting planet because it's kind of life and death, it's transformation, it's rebirth, it's new things coming up and old things being taken away. Have a real think about the inspirations that you have at the beginning of the month, because they will be really insightful into shaping your working life. And I wouldn't be surprised if your working life changes as 2015 progresses, because when Pluto enters something, it takes away and it gives. So there's a push and pull, and it is in your career sector, and it is in Capricorn, which is the sign of work and ambition and drive. So take note and acknowledge those inspirations that you get before the 21st of January in terms of your working life. I'm going to draw a tarot card now to give you the overall theme here. And I've got the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles thinks about creating financial structure in his life. He thinks about progressing in his work, and he embodies all of those kind of Capricorn qualities. So work, relationships, apply yourself, see how you can improve situations and your circumstances, and you really will make inroads into those sectors in 2015. Have a wonderful month. If you'd like a private reading with me, please visit my website. It's gregoryscott.com, and remember to subscribe to my channel. I'm using the Radiant Rider Waite deck for this reading. Let's see what's coming up. Okay.